Stop number 4 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the Bass Pro Shops 500 under the lights at HOT-LANTA is where we're at here today. Let's get the starting line for today's running of this event. On the pole at 211 miles an hour, it's Jessica Shelton, the number 9 Melgear Ford. She'll be flanked by the number 70 Rumpel Furniture Toyota of Zed Weinstein. He'll start alongside. Row 2 has Trevor Reinhardt, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. And beside him, the number 71 Realtree Chevrolet of Dougie Super Shears in the outside of row number 2. Row 3 has Sky Commons, the number 12 Ray Bestis Ford. He'll be starting alongside the number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet of Mason Powers. He'll start alongside. Number 33 Skull Bandit Chevrolet, here nicknamed Starla. Here is Nathan Hudson. He'll start outside row number 4. He'll be alongside Dylan Poteet, the number 31 GM Goodwrench Mom and Pop Chevrolet. Joshua Osborne has the outside of row number 5, I should say, the number 99 outside of Batteries Ford. He'll be on the inside of him will be number 26 Quaker State Chevrolet of Stephanie Gardner. She'll start alongside. Nick Pericles has the inside of row number 6 and the number 83 Wins Kmart Chevrolet. Beside him, the number 44 Hot Wheels Dodge of Mike Becker. He'll be alongside. Ryan Richards, the number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet, has the inside of row number 7, and he'll be alongside the number 20 Crown Petroleum Chevrolet of Dalton Day. He'll start alongside. Dalton's been so close the last several races. Can he get that first win today? Well, we'll find out. As we get set for the famous words in racing, let's get the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Man, given the fire the engines, we get some racing here today at HOT-LANTA, Atlanta Motor Speedway, in the running of the Bass Pro Shops 500. Jessica Shelton, she's never had much luck at Atlanta, but she hopes it'll all turn around here today. Zed Weinstein, he's never won here neither, but we'll see what happens here today on this 1.54 mile quad oval. And we thought we saw fast racing out of Las Vegas, the last stop on the tour. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet till you see him in Atlanta, so we'll see what happens here today. Atlanta, always a fun track to race at. A Ford and a Toyota on the front row for today's event at 211 miles an hour the pole speed. Pace car on the pit road, the green flag waves, and let's go racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Shelton pulling ahead. She's got an excellent start on the rest of the field. Trevor Reinhardt trying to make his way into second position now. Here comes Sky Commons, number 12, making it 3 wide between he, Reinhardt, and Weinstein. And Sky Commons coming with a beat on Shelton for the number 1 spot. And looks like Jessica will lead the first lap, in which she will indeed. But here comes Nathan Hudson, number 33. He's got the help from the 26 of Stephanie Gardner. And here comes the 2 green cars trying to dive inside that blue Ford as they go down to the 3rd and 4th turns now. Gardner has the inside lane. Here she comes inside for Shelton for the lead. Does she get that lap led? Ooh, that was close. Shelton still led the lap, but she loses it now to Gardner as they go down to turn number 1. Last lap speed by the leader, 213 miles an hour. We saw 215 out of several cars. And here comes Ryan Richards, 25. He'll take the lead away with the help of Matt McIntyre in the 18. John Arndt in the 21. He's got the inside now on the sit-go Ford. Austin Mongold in the 14. He's right there. Dylan Young, Kyle Matthews. Matthews, the winner this season at Rockingham in the Goodwrench 400. Marty Johnson's in there. Daniel Voiles in the 10 with alongside Nathan Hudson, Stephanie Gardner, Nick Pericles, all those guys. Here comes, look at this, 3 wide for the lead. And it's Kyle Matthews sticking in. Matthews will take the lead in the 42 car, the Mellow Yellow Chevrolet. But here comes Marty Johnson, 55 to the inside. He'll go to the inside. Here comes Daniel Voiles, 3 wide for the lead again. And Boyle sneaks in with that number 10 tied Ford, and he'll take the number 1 spot. What racing we're seeing here today at Atlanta. And what racing we're going to see here today at Atlanta is all I can say. Zach Flickinger to the lead, but not for long, because here comes Trent Dunham, number 1 for Sega Motorsports. And he'll lead the lap, or will he lead the lap on 22 Peach London? No, he will not. Nope. Yep. Trent did lead the lap. Barely, but here comes the Vegas winner, Pichu London in there in lead, but not for long, because Cody Lamas, 15 on the inside, and here comes Collard, 43. As Joshua Collard will bring the King Richard Petty colors to the lead. Collard, one of 3 Dodges in the field. But now here comes Gene Sanford, number 94. Came oh so close to winning at Vegas this season, the last stop on the tour. Jesse Henry's right there, and he's going to try to make it 3 wide for the number 1 spot, along with the 5 of Jonathan Zorlin. Tony Green on number 4, the Daytona 500 champ, surprise Daytona 500 champ. And here comes the Yates Racing cars, Keith Batson and Kyle Austin. Keith in 28, Kyle in 88. Both here, a pair of Fords on the inside lane trying to gang up on the Chevrolet of Tony Green. And Keith will dive inside for the number 1 spot, and he's got it. Turn number 4. And already 9 laps into the event, 24 laps to go. Plenty of racing here today at Atlanta, as Kyle Austin and the 8-car Mason Powers tries to make the battle for the number 1 spot. But here comes Shelton, 3 wide and a 9, as she makes another go for the lead with the help of Johnny Gardner in a 6. A pair of Fords on the inside lane. Shelton leads the lap, the pole sitter for the event. And now Gardner will take the lead along with the help of Seth Cole in the 52, William Duncan in a 7. He's right there. 11 car, Jesse Dalton is in there. Mike Becker, 44. Three wide racing all around here at Atlanta. And here comes Mike Becker for the number 1 spot. And he'll move Jesse Dalton up the track. Mike Becker making a switch to Dodge this season after running Ford last season. And this ain't the first time Jesse and Mike Becker's run a Dodge. He's run a Dodge several times in this series. But has had some success with it. Here comes another 3 wide battle. Joshua Osborne inside of Ryan Richards and Austin Mongold. And Osborne will take the first lead of the day in the number 99 car, and he'll lead that lap. But here comes Zed Weinstein, the pride of Arizona, to the inside. Check what's going on back in the pack. Charles Sanford, 24. Here he is on the inside of Trent Dunham. Several cars who was up in the lead pack. Slowly slipping, actually quickly slipping backwards. And it all happens quick in Atlanta, too. You'll be in the lead 1 lap, and about a lap or 2 later, you'll be back to about mid-pack to the back of the pack. It all happens in a blink of an eye here at Atlanta. As now Sky Commons has the number 1 spot right now in the 12 car. And he's got stiff competition behind him in the form of Dylan Poteet in 31. Poteet, the mom and pop Chevrolet, he's won here at Atlanta before. And here comes 18, Matt McIntyre. And he'll take the lead with the help of Stephanie Gardner in the 26, Dylan Young in the 2. A pair of green cars going at it for the number 1 spot. How you like that little crank it up segment right there? Here comes Kyle Matthews. 42, he's got his inside lane, he'll take the lead. And he's got the help from 24, Charles Sanford. Sanford yet to win a race this season, though. Matthews, as I said, has a win this season at Rockingham. But here comes John Arndt in the 21. Marty Johnson, 55, a pair of rookies going at it for the #1 spot. Marty Johnson driving the retro 1984 Benny Parsons scheme, number 55 Copenhagen car. But here comes Trevor Reinhardt, that black #3 to the inside. He'll take the lead as he brings a Dale Earnhardt car to the #1 spot. But only momentarily because Nick Pericles, he'll maybe move to the inside. Tony Green right behind him. Johnny Gardner, Gene Sanford in the 94. Just past halfway now, 20 in the books and 13 to go here in Atlanta. Fast-paced racing, just like it was at Las Vegas. Will we have a finish just like we did at Vegas? We're about to find out here as we get down to the final few laps of this race. Gene Sanford to the inside. He's got the shove Joshua Collard, Kyle Austin up there, Keith Batson, Trey Campbell. They're all up there. On board Trey Campbell's car. And that's what it's like to ride in a draft at 200 miles an hour in Atlanta. 210 in some parts of the track. And look at that RPM tachometer. You see that red? See how it's blinking red? That means it's at about near or over 9,000 RPMs. And dips down to no lower than 8,900. And it goes up as far as 94 going into the turns. Jesse Henry to the lead now, but here comes Trent Dunham. 3-1 between he, Shelton, and Batson. And Dunham goes to second now, and he'll try for the lead, but here comes Jesse Dalton in the 11. A pair of Fords ganging up on that Chevrolet of Jesse Henry in the 17. Here comes Jesse Dalton to the inside. A pair of Jessies and a Trent going at it. And who led that lap? Looks like Dunham did. Yes, he did. 9 laps to go in Atlanta. Just going to be a tremendous finish here today. And here comes the rookie, Jonathan Zorlin, the rookie for Hendrick Motorsports. He'll make the move inside of Jesse Dalton, but not for long because here comes Seth Cole, the president of the NSCRA. To the inside, who leads that lap? Looks like Seth's going to, yes. Please don't let anybody make a mistake. Nathan Hudson inside. Here comes Austin Mongold, Ryan Richards. They're all getting into it now. And it's Mongold. I think he's going to lead out. Yes, he will. The 14 car for AJ Foyt. They're cranking them up. 215 mile an hour lap speeds here at Atlanta. And they're not done yet. And it's now Ryan Richards to the lead. 25, the Kodiak Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. But here comes Mason Powers in the 8, the Budweiser Chevrolet for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Oh, who led that lap? And it's Richards who led the lap, but here comes Dalton Day in the 20. Stephanie Gardner in 26. Cody Lamas, 15. It's going to be plain to see. Do not pencil in your winner because this one's going to get very wild. And the way things may be going, we may be in for a possible 3-wide finish here at Atlanta. And here comes the Dillons on the inside. Young in the 2 and Poteet in 31. Whoa! Poteet got close to hitting Dylan Young! They almost touched coming out of turn number 2, and Poteet takes the lead. 4 laps to go. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody, because this is going to be a wild 4 laps. Voiles now to the lead. Here comes Quentin Moore, 27. Kyle Matthews making another go of it. Charles Sanford, 24. Making a go of it. Trevor Reinhardt's up there now. These Gen 6 cars have given us some tremendous racing all season long. Sanford to the inside. He'll take the lead. And here comes Reinhardt now, number 3 to the inside. John Arndt's up there in 21. Can a rookie pull one off? Pericles up there. 2 laps to go. It's going to be the white flag next time by. Mick Pericles is up there. Here comes Dougie Shear, 71. Seth Cole, 52. They're all up there now. They're coming to the start-finish line. The white flag waves. 1 more lap remaining here in Atlanta. Who's it going to be? In the Bass Pro Shops 500. And oh no! 4 wide in turn number 1. Gene Sanford, Seth Cole, they both touched. Here comes Sanford. She's trying to make the inside lane. It's not gonna work. Here they come out the 4th corner. Sanford takes a move to the inside, but it's not gonna happen. Dougie Shears wins at Atlanta, and we had a big crash on the final lap. Trevor Reinhardt, he's crashed. Let's take a look at what happened at the checkered flag. And Gene Sanford, she looked like she might have had a shot at winning this race, but she touched with Seth Cole. And I think, let's see what happened right there. It was between Trevor Reinhardt and John Arndt in the 21. Yep, and John went. Well, it looked like he went up the track, hit Trevor Reinhardt's car. Quentin Moore turned him around, and Trevor ended up in the wall, and so did John Arndt. Cody Lamas, he ends up in the back of John Arndt's car, and it's amazing why it didn't turn out to be about a 20-car pileup. But a horrible break for Trevor and John. It looked like they were going to have top 10 finishes here today. But dreams definitely shattered for those 2 cars for having a good run. While that was happening, Dougie Shears wins the Bass Pro Shops 500 in a tremendous finish. And the average margin of victory in this race, 4 1/100ths of a second at the start-finish line between Dougie Shears and Gene Sanford. Sanford came oh so close to winning again. Tony Green comes home 3rd. Trey Campbell finishes in 4th position. 5th, Seth Cole. 6th position was Nick Pericles, Joshua Collar, Jesse Henry, Quentin Moore, Matt McIntyre, the top 10. Then Ryan Richards, Mike Becker, Jessica Shelton, William Duncan, and Keith Batson, Johnny Gardner, Jesse Dalton, Marty Johnson, Dylan Poteet, and Mason Powers, the top 10, or top 20. And there's where you're up down the 28th position, and there's the rest of the finishing order. And unfortunately for John Arndt and Trevor Reinhardt, and the big losers, finishing 38th and 39th, respectively, dead last in the field. But what a finish here. It's Team 71. Dougie Shears gets the victory here today at Atlanta, and here's your points after 4 races. Gene Sanford's the leader in the points right now with Dougie Shears, Zach Flickinger, and on down to your last finishers, runners in the points right now, as we head to Bristol Motor Speedway for the Food City 500. Don't miss it.